You guys, I'm a genius. I figured out a stress free way to build up your filmmaking skills. Hey everyone, I'm Carson Hadlock, and welcome to Carson Studios. In today's video, I want to talk about this stress free way to build up your skills. And what I love about this is that you can do this while you're working on like some big project and stuff. Okay, so it's been known that the best way to learn a film is through experience. So, experience. Make a film. Okay, now you may be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't got the time to do it. I am working on a big project right now for a film. Why would I stop doing that and make another film? And I have your answer for you, Bill, is what I'm calling him. This is to make what I like to call a quick film. I have done this quite a bit. Only 2 have been published, and those are the ones that I've done with Alex, and it's just me and Alex. And I've done a lot more, but I just haven't liked the outcome, and I've done them on my own and stuff. But these 2 films were Guitar Guy and Christmas. Like my Christmas short film for 2021 and Guitar Guy. And those 2 were a quick film. What a quick film is you spend like 3 to 5 hours in one day, and before you have no idea what you're going to be filming, you have no idea what you're going to be making. It's just you're going to spend 3 to 5 hours planning it and shooting it. Editing, I've always found, you can throw in whenever. I don't think that editing needs to be a huge deal for this, but you plan and shoot it all in that 3 to 5 hours. Me and Alex filmed Guitar Guy in 3 hours, but we did have to do one makeup day because our green screen was bad. But we filmed our Christmas film in 4 hours, and that was all we needed. And so, I feel like 3 to 5 hours, and you just make a film. No ideas to start. You just go and you make a film really fast. That's all you need to do. This is stress free, you guys. You don't need, you could be working on a big film project, right? And you've been planning and working on it for months, but you want to build up some skills or something before you do this. And so the greatest way is to just take 3 to 5 hours and create a small film. And this doesn't even have to be like a published film, but you do want to put the work into it to make it actually look good and stuff too. Because you guys, the number one reason you're doing this is to build your skills. So I want to talk about some of these skills. So I'm trying to sell you guys on this, just so you guys are aware. But I want to talk about some of the skills that I personally have built through doing this exercise. And it has been so amazing. All right. A lot of this has to do with quickness. And this is a huge skill you need. The number one skill that I've built up is thinking fast on set. Because when you only have 3 to 5 hours that you're trying to make this film, you do want to think fast so you can get that story all planned out and wonderful so that then you can start shooting. This was a skill that came in handy with woodwork. Originally, woodwork was a completely different story. It was called The Bus Stop. And The Bus Stop was, it was a silent film where nobody talked, but there's still all background noise and stuff. It was a silent film where nobody talked, and it was about this guy and this girl meet at a bus stop. And that was the shoot that was supposed to happen on the shoot day of Woodwork. The day before, our lead actress got sick, and she couldn't make it. But I couldn't reschedule the shoot for another day, so I had to have the shoot then. I really wanted to make a film, so by building up that skill of thinking fast, I was able to come up with woodwork and even script it all in that night and be able to pre-plan and everything, pre-prep before, so that we were still ready and able to shoot. And woodwork turned out amazing. And so because I built up that skill, I was able to quickly think and quickly be able to change and adapt to what was happening. And the next one also goes into that, and that is flexibility. Because you have to be willing to change things. You have to be willing to change things on set. Nothing goes perfectly on a film set, at a film shoot. And so you have to be willing and able to change things. And you have to be able to change them fast. And that's where being able to think comes in too. Because random things always come up. You will never have a perfect shoot. Ever. No matter what. You won't have a perfect shoot. One of the biggest things that I have noticed is that I've been able to set up a scene quicker. I don't take hours upon hours just to set up a singular scene, because I practice having to set up semi-quickly, because I waste so much time setting up. Whether it's just totally taking it chill, and discussing everything with everyone. But here I've learned how to discuss, but also do it quickly, because I have like that time that I need to get this film filmed in, right? But there is a huge but to this, and it also goes into the next one too. But that is that you have to do it correctly. It does not matter how fast you set up if you're not doing it correctly. You have to make sure that you are setting up everything, your lights, audio, and everything. You gotta make sure that you're setting that stuff up correctly, or else who cares if you did it fast, your film's gonna turn out bad. So you wanna make sure that everything's being set up goodly. And this kind of goes into the next one too. And this one is a huge thing, because if you're wanting to be a cinematographer, and this is something that is huge for this, is that I have learned all of the things you need to do to set up the camera, and how to do that pretty fast. To the point where it's like, oh, I don't have to sit there, look at a list of all the things I have to do, because there's a lot. Like, because you have to get exposure and different all blah, 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 blah. I even wrote them all down here that, from what I end up having to set up camera-wise. That is ISO, f-stop, aperture, white balance, composition, focal length, zoom, and focus, and different things. Then, alongside that, I have to set up the movements for the camera and all of that. And I've been able to learn how to do this very, very quickly, so that I'm not sitting there forever trying to figure out how to do that. And so, but once again, if you don't do that stuff correctly, it's pointless. You'd rather spend an hour setting up your camera correctly than spending 5 minutes setting it up and then it just goes to crap. You guys, those are like a few of the things that have built up my skills right there. Those are a few of the things that have totally built up my skills. And a lot of them have to do with speed, but I think that has really helped, because you also get to gain the on-set experience as well, making a short film. So you guys, I challenge you that even if you're working on some big film project that you've been working on for a while, you are like about ready to shoot or whatever, I challenge you guys to get together with, or do it yourself, or get together with 1 or 2 friends or something and make a quick film. Sit down for 3 to 5 hours, plan it out, and shoot a quick film. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.